I just turned 19, and I've been asking myself that it's bothering me like for a long time. Am I a disappointment, disaster, a catastrophe on one hand, or a success on the other hand? And for you to understand this question, I have to introduce myself, and it's actually a big spectrum. It's two extremes, and for you to relate, you're gonna understand later on when I introduce myself and when I say what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. So I'm Khitab Hassani. I'm from Afghanistan originally. Me and my family, we flew to Czech Republic when I was 2 years old, and we didn't do this like normally, like illegally to the borders, like with the boat and with the big problems. I had like big privilege because my father was a very successful man in Afghanistan, and his story is also very rare. Like my great grandfather, he was also my whole ancestor were like we're not living in good circumstances. But like Afghanistan, everybody, almost everybody is poor. But my great grandfather, it started with him. He was all like he was in a bad position with my family. Then after that, he got his first son. That was my grandfather. He was like a big man. He was dangerous. He unfortunately got kidnapped by in the war when he was 22, 23. My father was not even 2 years old, so my father didn't see his dangers. Like, he's a very big man, he's idle, and he grew up in a not even worse circumstances than my great grandfather and grandfather. But the thing is, my father, he became a doctor. He became a very successful man in Afghanistan, very known man, and he had 3 hospitals. But still, we have to leave from Afghanistan because of the war and bad things going on. So, but because he was so successful and he was like big man, inshallah, I'm gonna be one day like him or near, or just close to him is also good. And he had contacts with different organizations to help people in different internationally, and that's why we were so privileged. And we flew with, like, we got a visa and we flew to Czech Republic, and 13 years we lived in Czech Republic. Very special, very interesting life. I'm gonna explain that later. Then after 13 years, the 2020, when coronavirus broke out, we moved to Germany because of different various reasons, and now I'm living 4 years in Germany. I'm graduating this year, and you may asking, how do I graduate? I'm like in a very prestigious school, one of the best schools in our cities, and I'm graduating. I have really good grades. Like, for the fact that I'm just 4 years in Germany, I had a little bit of knowledge when I came to Germany. Like, ich bin Khitab Hassani, ich bin hier, ich spiele Fußball, ich esse gern Apfel. There was these 3 things that I know. And then I came here, and with my whole family, we were like, all of us were like really working hard to just have good grades. And now I have the better grades than 90% of my colleagues, and they are like wondering, how did I do that? And my only one answer is like, work hard.
They don't know me, son!
Like, I had no other option. Like, because of my background, like dangerous father, dangerous like big man, great grandfather and grandfather. From my background, it's actually determined that I have to be the best, like, or not even the best, even I have to try. Like, this has to be the second, being third, being fourth. It's like no option in our family, and that's why it was determined that I have to be the best. And I'm better than 90% of my colleagues, as I said, but I'm not the best. Of course, I'm not the best. I have problems with pronunciation or some letters or some grammatical stuff, but still, I'm doing my best. Even it's thanks to my father, because of this mentality that you have to do the best of your possibilities. Like, when you have the chessboard, even when you are in a bad position, you have to make the best possible move. So you may know this quote, or this where one famous man said. So then after this graduation year, I want to be a doctor. I want to go to medicine school, but with this 1 year, I'm trying to gain very much experience, work, and make some money, and not be financial burden to my family. As like, in 18 years old, I can't like just really provide or protect for my family. I'm just doing my best, but still I decided to make some experience, make some money, and then we're gonna see what's the next step. So to me, as a person, then I'm, as you see, differently, really different background. You don't see it every day, and I'm speaking 4 languages fluently: Pashto, Czech, Germany, English. I would say I'm good, and in Espanol, I'm good. I'm not bad. And even when I didn't knew German, they forced me to learn Spanish because I had no other choice. So I couldn't like cry and roll my eyes off. I had to do it. There was no other option. So this fact, I'm very athletic. I'm doing football. I'm playing football. I'm not good. I'm not professional. I'm not the best, but I'm good. Then I was in a national team in a Czech Republic for taekwondo martial art, and I'm thinking about starting again. Then I'm actually every sport. I'm really athletic. I like my sports. Then, like you see, my mentality, my mindset was always being the best, and because of my background. But these last 2 years has been very interesting because of one bold, big, famous, rich dude from America or England, I would say. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to get cancelled. I don't mean David Goggins. I mean someone else. He gave me this mentality to be like more open to the various possibilities in this world, to just be a more valuable man, to become better and better every day, to be best version of yourself, to protect and provide for your family, for your loved ones. I'm not in that position right now, but I'm trying to be the better one. I'm waking up at 4, 5, 6 a.m. I became more religious. I'm Muslim. Then pray, train, go to school, and go to work, and then repeat. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm doing it every day, but I try to. Of course I fail. I'm a human, but I try to. This mentality, I'm very sure it will stick with me to the end of my life, because the guy gave me really good, he pushed me to a good direction. My development in the last 2 years is like went very up. I'm concentrating on everything I can, and that's why I had to become picky with my friends. Like, I didn't become friends with everyone else. In my graduating grade, everybody knows me. Not that like really knows me, but knows of me because I'm different. Because I don't have the background as everybody else. I'm just 4 years in Germany. Like, in 3 days, it's gonna be 4 years as we arrived in Germany. That's why everybody has to know, because I always have these problems with the grammatic when I'm talking in class, having projects and so on and so forth. So they will get to know me. But still, I'm not friends with all of them. I'm like the really friends that I would call myself that I have friends are 3 to 4 friends, and that's because I need a person that influenced me in a positive direction. And say for me, for everybody, not just for my friends, I try to influence my friends and my family, my community, into the best direction possible. And that's why I'm not with everybody else. I have 3 to 4 friends, maybe 5, that I spend my time with when I have the time, and I'm trying to help them. They're trying to help me, and we trying to just profit from each other, not like businessmen and use one another, but influence one another in a positive direction. And to measure success, I would measure it on 3 aspects. One, mentality. For me, going up, it's doing better. I'm trying to not be arrogant. My sister sometimes tells me that I'm too arrogant, but when you're trying to be the best, so there has to be a little bit of ego. But still, I'm trying to be calm, be bodenständig, we say in German. So, because arrogant, no go. Then physically, and then financially. Physically, I'm doing better. I'm waking up very early. I'm training almost 6 days a week. I'm ill right now. That's why it's not the best thing for me. And I'm doing a little bit of a rest. And my family don't allow me to train every day because they see that I'm a little bit destroying myself in this way. See, the mentality is not the best, but still I'm doing my best. And the financial aspect is like you need these two for the best base. You need them for the base. Then you can go to the financial aspect. But me, I'm paying doing like having the minimum wage job too, actually, an ice cream shop at a supermarket, and I'm trying the best. I'm not doing it for myself. Like, I wanna pay my vacation. I'm gonna go to Italy. I don't need these things. The only reason I'm doing it is to not be financial burden to my family, to help them. Sometimes I'm paying the gas bills. It's not the best I can do, but I see when I pay the gas bill, my account. So I'm paying for the bills for the gas. Sometimes when my sister needs the money, I'm giving her money. I'm paying the bills for the phone, for the internet. I'm just doing it for my family. I don't do it for myself. And I see my friends are doing this. I'm like, hey, what you doing? You don't need money right now for yourself. You don't need anything. You have clothes. You're not in a third world, or how do you call it, like Afghanistan or so on. You're not there. You have clothes. You have everything you need. You don't need to buy yourself extra things. If you help your family, or if you don't want to be a financial burden to your family, it's okay. But that's what I'm telling you. Even the financial aspect, I'm still not there. I'm telling you, I'm not there. But this mentality is from, in my point of view, it's important to have to not just strive for the money, but strive for the goal. Like not before you even didn't make the money, you're already planning what you were gonna buy with this, and it's stupid. It's something else that you already planning to give your sister money. I'm giving my sister monthly money. It's like 20-30 euros. It's nothing big, but still I'm trying to help her when she needs something. I'm talking for boys, I'm not talking for girls, because I'm not a girl. As you see, I'm a boy, I'm a big man. So yeah, there was the financial aspect, and you see here that I'm lifting my ego up, like I'm the best. I'm the good. I have different background. My father is different, and I'm athletic, and I'm good in school, and I'm gonna be a doctor one day. But this is actually the success thing in my mindset. Then I compare myself to 18-19 years old millionaires, and I'm so messed up here. I cannot sleep because of this, because they are buying their family new houses, new cars. They're retiring their parents at 18-19 years old. And what am I doing? I can't even pay the 3 months consistently a gas, and I'm really mad of this. You see this good looking house, it's actually really looking good, alhamdulillah, tabarakallah. I'm happy for what I have, but that's what my father achieved. I didn't achieve anything. I'm still broke, I'm still bad, and that's what makes me really mad. And that's why I see myself as disappointment, because my father has expectation of me, my family, everybody has expectation of us, everyone else. I'm trying to help my cousin's family in Afghanistan. They have expectation from us. I have the opportunity, was privileged to have this chill life, or chillig in Germany we say. And the price for this privilege is to be the best, to strive, to help everyone else. And that's why I would say I'm both of them. I would say this, my development is going up. I'm doing my best that I could. Of course, I'm failing every day also. I'm a human, everybody has the same. No one, the motivational speaker or everybody else who does these cool things on YouTube, they are failing too. Of course, everybody's failing. The amount of failing is different, of course, but everybody's failing, and I'm trying to not fail as much, to like as Rocky said.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't wake up every day at 4, 5, 6 a.m. I'm not like I need sleep sometimes too. I'm sleeping 4, 5 hours. I don't go to bed every day early because it's hard. It's not easy, and that's why sometimes I miss morning prayer, Fajr, and then I'm really mad at myself. So that's why you need, in my opinion, you need both of these mentalities. For one aspect, to just let's have something to keep moving forward, to keep you moving forward. Yes, okay, I'm good, I need to be better, and something to like give you a reality check that, brother, you're not the best. Chill out, sit down. There are millions of people that are better than you, and you have to work harder. So this is in my opinion, you need both of them. Sometimes I just stress myself, but that's how I am. So I started this channel, or I did this video for two reasons. So I saw one guy. Many people, they are doing these, waking up 4, 5, 6 a.m, going to pray, going to train, work, study, and I'm like, it triggers me. I want to be better than them. How are they better than me? How are they doing this? I'm like so mad. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. And I'm like, if he can do it, I can do it too. For one, I'm gonna have memories. Second, I'm gonna know what I did like 3 years ago. And fourth, I want for you, the guys that follow me, also to be triggered, to have this positive mentality, to be influenced in positive way. So if I can help you, you can help me. If we each other can help each other, like if we can help each other and be positive influence on one each other, so then I would say let's why not? Of course, I'm gonna be a little bit ashamed that I'm doing this video. It's weird. I'm gonna have a little bit of haters, my family, someone of my friends will say, "What you doing, man? You have 2, 3 followers. What's that?" But sabr, we have patience. We're gonna see. That's one thing, and second thing is actually, in my opinion, even more important, and that's starting an account for me sharing my thoughts and my knowledge, because I see these days there are many people there in different aspects, in different categories. They are, for example, in Islam, or in family, in terms of respect, ethnical, philosophical, psychological things. They are have no real knowledge. Then, for example, Islam is misogyny. Islam is oppressing women, hijab is oppressing women, having four wives, how, and so on and so forth. And there are, for sure, there are answers on the internet, but one thing is having answer. My friends, I have many friends that are really better than me in like they have more knowledge. But still, when we are in a discussion in a school with the friends, people would rather ask me than them, because the way I explained, I tell them what they need to hear. Because I had the same mentality like 4 or 5 years ago. I had no knowledge about my religion, but I'm getting better and better, alhamdulillah. So that's why I know how they think, and that's why I would like to share my knowledge. I would like them to know it more, because I had so many discussions with people, and so many, like I would say, talks and not preacher, but I explained to many people this same question, and then I was like, I can do it on YouTube. When I do it on YouTube, then going to be much more people that would see it. And first and second is, I don't need to repeat it every day. I mean, especially non-Muslim women, when they hear Islam, oppression, hijab, four wives. No, broski, you don't understand. There are many people that say Islam is feminist religion. If you stick to my channel, then I'm gonna explain to you. So this is the one thing. And other thing is, as I said in early on this video, so much experience that I made in Czech Republic is different. Like I was always the one with a different color, different religion, different name, and it was really hard. Sometimes I was bullied. I'm not gonna say I wasn't bullied, but me being bullied, I found out actually 2-3 years later that this is actually bullying, this is actually bad. And I'm like, when I gain knowledge about this, getting depression, this stuff, I'm like, bro, I had to have trauma. Not only me, my brothers and my sisters, because in Czech Republic, these people are really racist. There are not many immigrants and people from other countries, and that's why they don't have so much experience with them, and that's why they are really bit of racist and Islamophobe and so on. And I couldn't explain these things to them because I didn't have the knowledge. Now I have it, and I know how they think. That's why I could explain it to them. And even things like respect or racism or trauma or things like child abuse and so on, these are really different aspects that I actually have knowledge and experience. One thing is knowledge, one thing is having answer, but because you have a experience in this topic, you can actually explain it better because you actually lived it. I actually lived racism, I actually lived being picked on, being bullied, and that's why I understand how to deal with it. Bro, you see me now, I wasn't like that even 3 years ago. Last 1.5, 2 years, I'm like very different. I was always actually trying to be better than everybody else. As I said, because of my background, I needed it. Like there was no being third, being second, being fourth. I had to be the best. I wasn't always the best, but I had to. I needed to be. It was like actually determined. And last 1.5, 2 years, there's no pressure from my father, from my family, because I make the pressure on myself. I make the pressure on myself on my own. Yes. And that's why it's even more like when you do something with a passion, and we do it something out of your will, it's different. Like it's really different. Like till the 9th grade, I was going to school because of my father and having good grades because of my dad and so on, make them proud. And I'm like, broski, it doesn't bring me anything. I need to do it for myself. They are not going to be here till the end of my life. I need to do it for myself. Then it changed everything. So that's it. I'm happy that you stick till the end of the video, and I always skip this part of the video, like comment, subscribe, like, notification bell. Please do it. I need it, please, because if you do it, you're sharing my knowledge and you're doing sunnah, you're doing the good stuff. So if you keep smiling and sharing my account, so you share the good positive energy and positive knowledge, you're doing the best thing. So please do it. I need it. If you have already now any questions for different topics, then you can write it. And I'm telling you, like Islam, racism, this cultural and these societal problems, or something about the wars and so on. I don't look like that, but I'm pretty smart. So you can look at it and you can write the different questions that I could be answering. And if I don't, I have many friends, like many scholars about Islam, many people in the politics. My father is so like this. My father is different. He has so many friends, so I could ask them about political different stuff, about Islam and so on. So I'm sharing with you, so please stay with me, and if you stay, you're gonna profit from it. So go.